What do you want to read? It's you that does that. You do that. I don't know what you do. Hey everybody, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Sorry. It's only an hour and a half when I was supposed to stream. I don't think anybody's going to be here. So, anyway. There's a test stream to make sure it's working. And of course, I need somebody to be here to tell me it's working in the 90s. Sorry, I missed Red. Come on, router, do your thing. About 10 minutes. Muttering. Don't make Ted angry. You won't. If you, sorry guys. I'm sorry. I wanted to do my test stream and make sure everything was working. You made it. Oh, it does work. Fantastic. Oh my God. Yeah, guys. Sorry guys. I came upstairs and I'm like, oh crap. I set everything up today and I forgot to set an alarm on my clock to remind me. So again, everybody, I apologize. Yeah, let's do this for a little bit. I can stream till like 11:30. Hey Gundam, thank you much. Okay, who all came? It's Gundam, Kevin. Oh, Becky was here for a little bit, about 10 minutes. So, again, everybody, thank you so much for popping on as a test stream today. Make sure everything is working. What was the issue? I forgot. I set everything up, and then I had things I was doing. But I'll tell you what. Since I have everybody right now, I can show you something I'm working on. This is the Guyver unit case. I need to do some like these designs. You can't see them, so I'm gonna put some acrylic in here, make these things pop a little bit more. But this is the control case. This is for an upcoming project. It's a this is done. So this is the stunt prop. So the actor's gonna run around with it and not break. And this is. Hold on. It's an evilt. Wow. Anyway. This is the hero case. This does light up. I just don't know where my 9-volt battery is. See, very cool. All right, so goes back here. There's a couple things I want to tweak on it. Well, yeah, it's big because in the animation it's smaller, but then when they gave me the actual unit that's going to go inside there, I had to scale it up to make it fit the unit, the Guyver unit. So it has to sit there. So that's what estimated the size of how big it has to be. I'm chroming a Predator bio with my Amazon paint. Wow, just mixing up my airbrush. Oh, fantastic! I like people working. Really quickly, guys. What was happening was I was doing my streams. I'm doing my alien head build, which I'll be doing again this coming Sunday. Oh, we are, yes, Becky, sorry. I just totally zoned. It was like, doing some stuff like, oh my God. I made my brain like, am I going to forget? No, I won't forget. And I did forget. So I'm sorry, but I am here and I'm just making sure everything's working and the audio and the video, everything seems to be great. Everything's working fantastic. So right now, after we do that, I'm going to get back on the, let me tell you guys what I'm up to right now. Getting back because I was, here's how it happened, is that there's some guys making a Guyver fan film called Guyver Genesis. And they get a Kickstarter, they raise the money, and I, of course, worked on the first 2 films, and I know the anime, and it was really cool. I thought it was really cool, so I just kind of reached out to them and said hi, and they knew who I was because I built and worked on the first Guyver, and the second one I built the Guyver unit and played Stryker, the monster, and I played a gang member and played other monsters in Guyver 2, and they were so thrilled to have me, and I said, and my skill says, this is something you need, like I was thinking maybe like a little small hand prop or something, and they're like, yes, could you build this case, and they sent me pictures. I'm like, oh, okay. So of course I agreed to doing it. It's super low budget. I mean, they raised the money, but they need the money for locations and actors and everything else like that. So I'm kind of doing a favor and making this prop. And in making it, I discovered that I was going to try to make one prop make a stunt prop and a hero prop as one. So I started making it out of foam and make it like a case that opens and closes. And I was having issues. It wasn't really working like I thought it would, and so I wasn't liking it. So I decided to make two. So I just made a straight foam prop, and then made a hero prop. I made it out of foam core, foam core. Yeah, I made it out of foam core, and matched them. And so the foam core is lightweight and super clean. It's light, and I made a lip on it, and it opens and closes, and I just installed lights in it. And tell you what, let me grab the battery really quick, and I can show you. So, this is the hero case, and it's all made of, and then the gag is when I open it, it's got lights in it. It's going to be like a giant refrigerator that keeps the units cold. And of course there's one in there, but they need three, so. But there it is. That was it. Today I got to run out and run some errands, and while I'm talking with you guys, let me get some paper and a pen because I got to make a note of what I need to get. Are you happier then? Yes, happier. Becky, referring to what I'm building, or happy that I'm streaming? Let me get the, where's the notebook? I had a whole, it's so funny, I have these post-it notes and things, and then I go to reach for them, and they're just all gone now. It's ridiculous, sorry. Well, anyway, I got a notebook. Let's just make some notes really quick. Because today, I'm got a Halloween party this weekend, this Saturday, and I'm going to, I have my zombie feral ghoul costume, and I went out and bought a suit. So once that's done, I'm going to come back on stream and show off the complete feral ghoul costume, because I realized that I've been building it, but people never got to see when it was all done. So, oh yeah, I'm happy the stream is working. And yeah, the guy, it turns out they said that it was so old that now it was the router outdated. The yellow cable that runs the router to the junction box was like, that was probably outdated. They said that was outdated too, and they had a new cord for me as well. So I hooked everything up, and now everything's streaming top notch, which is great. Why exactly are you templating the top of the head and not going for the smooth version? Gundam, because the original Alien, Gundam is a great question. I'm going to tell you why I'm doing this. Because originally I was going to, because I thought it looked cool and smooth. So it's like, get it done, smooth it out, make it glossy black. But originally the heads are, they're domed, they're transparent. So Giger sculpted all this intricacy, and then they put a clear dome on it and painted it, and you were supposed to see it more, because Ridley Scott wanted, he was being Ridley Scott. He was being super over demanding, wanted everything really translucent. I want translucent. I want to see through everything. And and it got to a point where we just had to get what they get. So Giger said, "Well, I'll make the head." So it was domed clear with a little bit of a brown burnt sienna edging on the edge of the helmet on the dome. And you see all these publicity photos and behind the scenes before they got on set with it and all these photographs of it. It was supposed to be clear, and what happened was they got on set, and it's Pinewood Studios, and it's London, so it was always cold and freezing on set, and the actor would wear it, and the heat from his body would go, because he was wearing this whole rubber suit, he was baking in it, so this heat would come up, and he would just, and the sweat and humidity from his body would fog the dome, so the dome got fogged. It's fogged a little bit, but not as much as it was in the movie, because he was just in it sweating his butt up. So, but again, to answer your question, so when James Cameron was making Aliens, Stan Winston Studios got the original Alien head, and they're casting them all up, and he came in and saw it without the domes on, and he went, "This is great," because in the movie, James Cameron wanted to shoot them in the dark and have them like silhouetted and black and backlit, so you get to see them, because there wasn't a lot of money. They only had 6 aliens, and he had to make them look like, so they're just guys in spandex suits with parts glued on. And he liked these heads because they were interesting. You could see them. They're interesting. So, in that, it's a little bit, will take a little bit more time, a little bit more work. But I like this so much that I want to do that again. So, I was going to originally do it smooth because I get lazy sometimes. And I thought, what's going to happen is I'm going to make the costume or make the head. I'm going to wear it and show it to people. And then everybody's going, "Oh, super cool." And in my brain, I'm like, I wanted to do the Alien Warrior head. So, a long-winded answer to your question. That is why. I just think it looks cool. I think it looks cooler. And I think James Cameron established that in that second movie that the xenomorphs can change. Like once he did that, people in the lore are like, well, it's because they're alien warriors. They're a different kind of hybrid. So then every time there's an alien movie come out, everybody takes the generic look, the look of them with the elongated head and the fingers and the tails, but they keep embellishing on it and changing it. Just like Alien Earth. It's like, it's an alien, but it's a lot more. My only beef with the Alien Earth one is this really, really, really dark. It's just, I think they made it so dark with highlights and things like that. It's one of those things where you have to almost paint it brighter because you're going to be on set where it's going to be darker. I just think everything would be you don't see as much detail to him. So I like him. It's not bad. I just think he's a little bit too dark. It looks like a black rubber suit with a black head, and even the dome. I don't know if the dome's transparent or not, but it looks like it's just a black fender of a motorcycle. It doesn't look very organic. It looks very mechanical. But again, like the show, that's just me in my soapbox. Hey, Moscato K, what's up, my friend? How you doing? Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, I meant to do this at 9 o'clock, and I totally went, oh no, I totally forgot. So I ran upstairs to stream a little bit to make sure the stream is working. Everything seems great. I'm just catching up with everybody, and we're going to get back to my alien head. Changes needed so you can sell more different it's funny. There's some truth to that. I have a little alien warrior, a little figurine about this big from Alien. Like he's the alien one from Aliens. And then they do this thing in their arms. Like they have this like bone thing that comes out of their arms, little, like accents and things. So I don't know if I'm going to do all that, but I'm definitely going to do the hand, but I'm going to make the body as close as I can. But I'm in the process of losing weight before I even think about making an alien suit because aliens are thinner than I am. I'm on a cruise ship in the Bahamas. Man, nice. The power of the internet. Anybody have any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? Because I'm going to be here for a little bit, and then I'm going to have to bounce because I have some errands I have to run. As a matter of fact, what I need to do is get some spray bottles. Can you write this down? Spray bottles? Spray bottles. And oh, you know I can. Let's do the. Do I want to do that gold? I think it'd be tougher. Yeah, do if they have it. Paint. What else do we need to get? But yeah. But anybody have anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you want to see? Oh, there is a friend of mine. Nah, it's gonna be a surprise. I don't want to show it. How are you going to make the spandex one size upholstery foam glue on? Oh, Centurion, no. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna treat it very much like because I thought a lot about that, and what they did for the original Alien was they sculpted it in clay and just made a big rubber suit. Like it's like a big slip rubber suit that they glued onto a suit and zipped him into it, and of his body, and it looked great, but he can barely. You watch the movie, he doesn't move that well, because he couldn't really move that much. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to. My plan is get a spandex bodysuit. The head's gonna be foam fabricated, and the neck ring's gonna be foam fabricated. Just EVA foam, and the rib cage, and the hands. I'm gonna do like I did with my zombie. I'm gonna make gloves, hands for him, and then I'm going to do the for the forearms, and so I'm literally going to make patterns and have foam pieces that slip on. So it's not going to be a big full suit. I'm going to be a black spandex suit with like some cool like ribbing, jointing stuff on. I put like some like puffy paint on the joints of my spandex suit, and then slide the foam pieces on. The there'll be tubing on the bodies, and then I'll but the leg everything's gonna be slid on in sections. But I'm gonna make it out of 6mm foam. I'm gonna keep everything very, very low profile. So all the pieces I'm just gonna match what they did for Alien, make the look, match them, make a pattern, and slip them on, and make them really snug. So they come up and hook to the shoulders, and the rib cage is just like a chest piece. It's a separate piece that you drop on, and has the big things in the back. And it'd be a rib cage you drop on and Velcro the sides. Yeah, like a suit. It'd be like just like it makes most things. So I'd get to where I'd get in and get out. I had to pull over. No, yeah, there's different ways. I mean, you can make, the thing is, the reason I do it, because here's the honest thing, if I had a nice body cast of myself, I have an old one, like when I was 27, and I'm never going to be that thin again. But what I normally would have done, like we do in the movie, is just build it onto a bodysuit, like a body frame, and just like fabricate on top of it and coat the whole thing with rubber, and then peel it off, zip into it, and jump into it like a suit. But if that's not the case, I would just make it. So I would just make it in pieces. I'm just going to do it in pieces, and those are things I can do. I can wrap my arms and make templates and everything, and just do it in pieces and add all the detail to it, and then slip them on, paint them separately, that kind of stuff. Hey, Kevin, you're driving? Yeah, pull over, dude. Don't get in trouble. Oh, you make it. Adam says I'm making a Guyver unit. Adam, this is cool. Look at this. Let me show you real quick. This is the thing I'm working on for these guys, the fan film, Guyver Genesis. This is their Guyver unit. This is right from the anime. And because I know that Steve was like, "Hey man, I want this," but I wanted to match the suit. So I ended up making mine more organic, making it organic and stuff. I designed the Guyver unit to be more organic to match Steve's suit. So, message rejected. What happened, Century? You gotta watch out for YouTube. But this is cool, and they sent me a file, and my friend Eddie Deity Creative 3D printed this for me. And oh, who's making the monster suit? Asao Goto. Asao Goto is a gentleman who lives in Japan. He worked on the first Guyver, and he made all the foam background monsters and stuff. He's really talented, and they brought him on. He's making the Guyver Zonoid in this for the short. I can't wait to see it. I'm checking. But that's gonna be cool. I have pictures of things that I'm not gonna go too crazy because it's their film. So I'm gonna wait till I guess I'm gonna finish up when I finish both these cases and put them side by side and take some pictures of them and post that maybe, and then I'll talk to them about having the whole inside lit up and things. I might ask if I could post a picture of that today because it is their project. So I don't want to. This is the whole thing with the industry. Like when you start working, you have to. Oh man, dude, I know. We shoot. I have some shoot dates. I gotta. Yes, I can talk. I can chat this afternoon. But I'm gonna be on set with this thing, and also I have a small cameo in it. In the show, in the movie, I think he's doing it in episodes. Hey, Eyeball Works Mask and Props, how you doing, buddy? Welcome. Thanks for hanging out. I am going to be streaming this Sunday. I'm going to get back onto my alien head, and I'm doing a test stream to make sure everything is working, which it is, which is fantastic. So I'll be up and ready. Wow. Thank you, Dave. Hey guys, you want to see something funny? Not haha funny. This is a very young me. We are making. Oh, anyway. That's me in a monster suit. See that suit? Look at that guy. Look at that youngster. Look at that hair. Such a skinny little thing. Oh, you're stoked for the alien head? Dude, I am too. I'm going to, I think I might start recording, making some videos because people like it so much. I might like try to cut it all together, make a video with it, something. Do some behind the scenes. I get some photos. I could tell the story about making it. Man, focus. Why is it not focus? Focus. There you go. Okay. That's dirty, is it? Here. Oh, you mean the picture? Yeah, it's me in a monster suit. Man, this is such a great photo. I gotta get these printed. These are just like these are moments I actually remember. This one you guys will like, and I actually can tell you what I'm working on in this picture. That's me with my friend Tom Zell, and we're working on Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. And I got a hot glue gun. I think we're putting some detail on the building. Yeah, it's Tales from Dark Side, the movie. Yeah, go figure, right? But that was working for Dave Sharp, and he's going through all these photos and he's finding stuff like, oh my god, like, and these are just such great pictures. So I might, yeah, I might have to get these, send them off to Snapfish and get them. You know, a company Snapfish, they make these really nice digital photos. So I might just have those printed out because they're just hysterical. I love them. Oh, dude, Gundam? I just did that. I was painting a skeleton for a Halloween party, and I was airbrushing. I have a really good spray gun, and I had my mask on, had an atomizer, and it set off set off the fire alarm, because it just knows particles. So the particles are like smoke, and so as soon as the fire alarm, it sets it off. That means, sir, like you have poor ventilation. Ventilation. Wear a mask, dude. Please tell me you're wearing a mask, because particles go everywhere, and that's why I have a spray booth. And the thing is, the spray booth, I wish the motor was a little bit stronger. You know, if it would work better if I had a room, like I closed the door or something, suck it out. But yeah, that does happen. Yeah, that's so funny. These are great photos. I've definitely got to start sending these, attach these to download these to my computer. Man, what am I wearing? I have a shirt on too. What's the shirt say? It's like a, man, who knows? It's just a work shirt. Man, what a mess I was. Yeah, there was a robot costume I had to throw together in a couple of days. It was ridiculous. I had the monster suit, and I just reskinned it and rubberized it and painted it. But yeah, it was ridiculous. How much carbon fiber on the vents reduce the smell? You know, I don't know, because I have my vent going outside. For me, my mask, I wear a particle mask. I wear the good ones when I'm working with like resins and stuff, or maybe contact cement. When I'm working with contact cement, I usually have a fan going, or if I'm in a closed area, I'll wear the 3M mask. But when I'm painting, I used to use a particle mask. This keeps the paint particles, because I mostly do acrylic, or if you do spray paint, it's particles. I want to make sure keep the particles on my face. That's what I use. The mask was like an alcohol-based lacquer paint. Oh, okay. Yeah, stuff will set your alarm off, dude. Oh, all right, guys. Well, now that we know that everything is working, I guess I'm getting an extension cord. Yep, I have to finish outside. It is 11:06 right now, guys. Again, I said 9 o'clock, and I apologize. But you guys came early. Look at you people. Thank you. Did I miss it? But I'm glad everything's working. This is great. But I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm just trying to think of anything else any guys want to discuss. But yes, I'll be back on the alien head on Sunday. We're going to get that pattern thing out and make some plans of what thickness of foam I want to use. I want to pattern the head out. At least show you how I'm going to go about to pattern the head out, and then we'll label everything, and then take those tape patterns and put them on the poster board and label them all, and then transfer them onto foam. So lots of new bandwidth. Yeah, right. It runs great. It looks great. Everything's running good. I'm very happy, Becky. It's all working. I can see little graphs. It's like, does pretty good. I don't know. I might look into like what I can do to beef it up. Because I'm already paying like $77 a month on it, but to get the stream faster and a little bit more guaranteed, more bandwidth, as you would say. The Century Bartos Rex has a 50 paint booth reviews recently. Yeah, because my little makeshift one is I just do it. My spray booth I have in my shop is mostly for little airbrushing things, or when I'm doing heavy duty contact cement with a lot of contact cement. I step in that room and do it all the vapors, because contact cement's so strong, it fills up the place. family from downstairs can smell, and they start yelling at me. So when I do things heavy duty, like little things here and there, it's not a big deal. But when I start doing heavy duty jobs with a lot of contact cement, I turn my fan on and do it over there. But again, everybody, thank you so much. Please tell your friends I will be here on Sunday. Where's my sign? See, everything's so disarrayed. I have where's my sign? Oh. Huh. Where'd my sign go? Please don't forget, like and subscribe if you haven't returned. If you like creative making in the world of 3D printing and Cricut cutters and laser cutters, that you're like me when you start off and you don't have the money for those materials, I am your solution. I'm going to show you how to make stuff out of foam with just basic tools, your hands, and no high-tech equipment. Because when you see most cosplayers, a lot of them are just people like myself. They do things by hand. They don't have access to everything. They really don't. It's all done by hand. 3D printing is cool, and I like it. I'm not going to get into it until they can get it a little bit to where I can use it, because you have to be a nerd, like a 3D printing nerd, to know how to operate that stuff. And I'm just not into it. When I hung out with Adam Savage, he's like, "Oh yeah, I got this new printer," but then I had a 12-hour print, and it quit like 8 hours in, and then I had to level the table, then I had to fix the valve. I'm like, dude, it's a printer you spent thousands of dollars on, and now you have to work the bugs out of it. I'm like, screw that. Apparently the bamboo printers people are raving about, and I think that'll be great. Give me another couple more years, another 2 or 3 years, and I'll probably look into getting one. Kevin, again, thank you, Kevin, for your love and support. Yes, thank you. Use that to buy a coffee. Thank you. Kevin always showing up with his donation. Thank you so much. Kevin, I have a Patreon, and it's I know it's lame. I don't really do much with it. It's very clunky and weird to operate, so I got to get in to learn how to operate. I wanted to add things to it, but everything looked great, and all of a sudden I got it figured out, and they changed it. So when I went back in, like, everything was different. Like, oh, freaking YouTube. So I got to get back in there and get my assistant Peter to help me with figuring out how to do things. So I want to start posting stuff on it more, and start giving people something different. Yeah, screw printers. Use your hands. That's right, Century. I'm right there with you, brother. Don't get me wrong. I like it when you can use it. For example, what makes it cool is you can do stuff like this. Like, these guys were somewhere else far away, and they couldn't drive it and drop it off or mail it, but they could send me a file. And so I was able to send it to my friend who has a printer, and he was able to print this for me. I'm really debating about I think I might clean this up and finish it just to have as a prop from the movie. Because I have the Guyver unit for the movie, and this is the animated Guyver unit. It would be nice to have added to my collection. But I got to look at it, sand it, and paint it up to match the one from the movie. Century, he goes over the filters on his channel too. Century, he goes over filters on his channel too. Oh, does he? Okay, fantastic. Good. Yeah, see? Teamwork. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I am so glad everything is up and running for all you people with your patience. Sorry I was running late. I just totally forgot things I was doing. So Sunday, don't forget, I'll set up the stream and everything all set up and start advertising and posting about it. But I'll be back Sunday. Let's make a dent on this alien head. And then after that, I can get back on making the alien egg and getting that pattern available to you guys. I'm sorry, monster egg. The monster egg. Don't be confused. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing a monster egg. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I'll catch you back next time right here on the Evil Ted channel.